Hi there, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do a pick a card reading for the Spring Equinox, which is lined up with the first day of the new astrological year coming into Aries season. So, new beginnings for the new year. New beginnings for the Spring Equinox. It's a time where we're planting our seeds, planting our intentions, both out in nature and metaphorically in our own lives. This is a really powerful time to harness that. So I wanted to honor that energy of newness and new beginnings by doing this pick a card reading. There'll be 3 piles today. So take a moment to either close your eyes and see what number pops in your head, or see which top card you're drawn to, and then look at the time steps down below to skip ahead to your reading. Okay, so pile number 1's opening my mind. So really coming into this new energy, this new time of year with an open mind, letting go of rigid ideas and belief systems so that we can embrace newness. So 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, 2 3s, very powerful. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, fresh starts, and Daughter of Pentacles. So this reading is dominated by Pentacles, which is the suit of materialism, wealth, family. It's like an earth-grounded element and symbolism. So really about prosperity and wealth and rooting down. The 3 of Pentacles over here, to me, really symbolizes the journey towards your goals and having a solid foundation. As you can see in this card, at the base of the mountain is this very solid unity and this triangle that also mirrors the mountain above it. So really feeling like this is about creating those foundations, so planting those seeds at the base of the mountain, planting those seeds in your life right now to begin your journey upwards. And 3 is a very spiritual number as well. It talks about a spiritual teacher. It talks about unity with the mind, body, and spirit. And here we see that 3 again. 3 of Wands. Also, again, you can see they're all joined to create a beautiful and tight-knit base here. And there's like this color, this rainbow in the center of that. When you create the foundations, when you create the structure, then you're able to move forward in a positive way. And with Wands being a suit of creativity and ideas, this is really looking out on the horizon to take hold of those ideas, to realize that the future is full of possibilities for you at this time. Harness that energy of 3. Maybe plant 3 different seeds, 3 different intentions for this season. An intention for your family, for your career, and for your love life. Ace of Pentacles. It's like a bullseye here in the center. And it's also the heart of this root. It's the heart of this stump. So it's really taking that time to focus in, to laser in on what it is you want to accomplish and keeping your vision to that. And from there, things will expand out and grow. As you can see, all this beautiful growth around it. It started as a little center and it flourished outwards afterwards, really towards your prosperity and your material wealth here. And the Daughter of Pentacles represents the Suite of Pentacles, of course, and somebody either in your life or even you could be the Daughter of Pentacles who is secure in their actions, who's taking steps towards their goals, who feels grounded in this plane so that they can dream and have visions and bring them into fruition, especially with this beautiful colored rainbow above her head. It's like the sky is the limit here. And all tied together, very positive reading so far. Let's get 2 more cards here from the, what deck is this again? Beyond Lemuria. Solar Plexus Chakra, Radiant Illumination. Very suiting. Our solar plexus chakra is located in the center of our abdomen, and it is the suit of action. It is not the suit of action. It's our chakra where our intentions take hold in the physical realm by us taking action towards them. If you're scared to act and you have all these wonderful ideas and all these intentions that you want to create, but you don't take steps forward towards them, then that is a imbalance in your solar plexus chakra. I do have some solar plexus yoga flows available on this channel if you wanted to work with that energy and get that energy moving and unblocked. Really, this time of spring is about taking action, moving towards your goals, not just planting the seeds, but actually watering the seeds. Maybe make a list of 5 things you can do for each intention you create to move closer to that goal. And then we have the infinite. 49, which is 13, which is also 1 plus 3 is 4. So you have 4 here and 4 here. And that is a number of stability and structure. So it's about bringing those spiritual ideas like that, what your soul is yearning for, what your mind can comprehend, and bringing them into the physical earth plane by taking action towards them. Great time for action. Infinite possibility when you root yourself. See how she has all these beautiful tendrils going up towards the sky with light, and her crown chakra is connected to the ethereal realm, pulling in information that is key to her growth. But at the same time, the base of her body, her roots, are sinking down as well. So you take action upwards by rooting down and creating those foundations. Now I'm going to give you 2 cards from the Goddess Power Oracle deck to see which goddesses you can help or can help embody through this time flow. 3 plus 4, again, 3 and 4, and that equals 7. Beautiful, like a water goddess, Raya. And flow is about getting into that flow state, letting go of rigid ideas. Like, remember we said opening the mind. So we're letting go of ways of doing things that haven't been working for us, or we think this is how it's always been done. And we're getting into that flow energy, maybe journaling, maybe doing some yoga flows and get that energy moving in your body so you can take grounded action from there. And green Kara, salvation. Beautiful. Look at all the gold, very reminiscent of this solar plexus chakra. And her crown is open up to the sky as well. I'm really thinking, getting the vibes from this reading that, and like salvation going under the infinite, it's like that openness, that ability and willingness to open your mind to higher learning, to bigger ideas, and believing in that and taking action towards that will be your salvation. It'll be what opens you up to success. And this last card I have from the Healing Mantra deck is a mantra so that you can embody this mantra. I would recommend writing it down or saying it 3 times in the morning when you wake up to really embody this. And it has to do with opening our mind. Her mind's opening. Her mind's opening. 3 and 3, that's that divine wisdom, that connection to the ethereal realm. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. What did I say? Yes, time to let go of that. Release what no longer serves you. Release the beliefs about your ability to do something. And allow yourself to be open to the fact that you have an amazing ability, you have amazing power, you have an amazing gift that you were incarnated into this lifetime to complete, and embody that. What is holding you back? There is something that is holding you back, and it's completely an illusion that you have in your head. It's a belief that is not serving you. Well, that is all I have for you, pile number 1. I really hope that this resonated. If you like this video, please like it, give it a big thumbs up below, share it with anyone you think would gain value, and subscribe to this channel, ringing the bell notification button if you haven't already so you can be updated with new content. See you in the next one. Namaste. Okay, pile number 2, you chose uncovering confidence as the theme for your reading. So let's see what we have here, starting off with some tarot. So it's uncovering some hidden confidence. It's letting go of things that are hindering your confidence. Yikes. First card, 10 of Swords. He does not look happy, does he? And don't worry, that's not telling you that your future is going to be unhappy. This is that uncovering that confidence. What kind of ideas, what kind of thoughts, what kind of beliefs do you hold right now that are keeping your confidence at an all-time low? And how can you get rid of them? Temperance. Temperance is about balance. You can see there's the fire colors and watercolors, and bringing that into balance between the two. The Hanged Man in reverse. And the 6 of Cups, which also is balanced when you see this. There's a tree below just as much as there is a tree above. Yes, it's a root system, but that root system goes just as deep as you rise up. You need to be rooted and grounded in the earth plane to rise up and spread your branches up high to flourish and grow. And 6 is about balance. When you see 6, 6, 6, it's not a number to be scared of. It means that it's a number of being out of balance. And you can see this card's perfectly balanced top to bottom and all around. So it's really about bringing and cultivating balance in your life. And I can really relate to this in my own life because I am the kind of person that puts so much pressure on myself that I work, and then burn out. And then I beat myself up for taking a day or two off because I'm so exhausted from working so hard. Where if I, or in your case, maybe this is relatable to you, took the time each day to chill the fuck out instead of pushing so hard until you burn out, then you would have that balance to move forward each day a little bit at a time without the burnout. And look at this, 10 of Swords. That's the perfect card to represent burnout. Taking too many things on, too many tasks, and it's weighing him down and it's defeating his sense of confidence. And what these cards are saying is let go of those beliefs that you need to do everything now and you need to strive to be the best, that perfectionist quality about yourself, which at times can be good, but it can be detrimental when it's out of balance. We need to balance by taking time for self-care, whether it be naps, whether it be meditating, yoga nidra, taking walks in nature, taking a bath, whatever it is to you that recharges you, that is what you need to do. And I don't mean watching TV because I always think that I'm being recharged and I feel more tired after. It actually is quite draining on the energy. And then the Hanged Man in reverse, it means you're not taking the time to chill out. The Hanged Man represents somebody who is at a standstill. They are in a moment where they aren't moving and they're contemplating, they're usually represented upside down. And in a lot of the traditional cards, there's like a little light by their head. And it's like taking that time for yourself to relax and be still, like a meditative state or those long, quiet walks in nature. And that's when you get these ideas and this connection to the divine. So it's that balance, not overworking, taking that time. Let's get this card flipped around. Choose to be quiet. Choose to have time to yourself. Choose to not say yes to every question asked of you, every task asked of you, and cultivate that balance. I'm going to take 2 cards from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck and get a little bit more information on this reading. We have Earth, nurture nature. What did I say? And look, her roots are going down deep into the soil, just like her feathers are spreading high into the sky. You have to root yourself down. You have to create the foundations for your life to be stable, for you to really be able to reach those branches up. Because if you don't have deep roots and there's barely anything anchoring you into the soil, and a windstorm comes by or a tsunami wave crashes over you, there's not enough stability, there's not enough roots in the earth to hold you in your place. It's going to rock you to your core and it's going to lift you up and throw you across the field, so to speak, metaphorically. So take the time. Earth is about slowing down. It's about grounding, about nurturing yourself, watering your own plant. So if you're a plant, you're a tree, nurture yourself. Allow your roots a chance to grow. What is it that you need to do in order for that to happen? And that'll be different for everyone. I don't want to tell you you need to do a 30-minute meditation practice every day or an hour yoga practice every day. It'll be different for everyone. Maybe for you, you do have a rigorous exercise routine, and it's more about taking half an hour out of your day to just sit and lie there and be still. Or maybe you sit and be still all day at work, and you're working a desk job and you're very mentally active and your mind never gets a chance to slow down. And so maybe doing a hike every day where your mind isn't thinking about work and you can have a chance to just look at your surroundings and be still, but moving your body. It's really different for each person, so it's really need to figure that out. And then water. So you got 2 elements here. Water your plant, water yourself. And when you do that, you can grow up. This reminds me of the goddess Kali. She's the goddess of death and destruction. She's one of my favorite goddesses. And she doesn't do that to destroy. It's about rebirth. It's about taking what no longer serves, getting rid of it so there's room to grow, pulling out those weeds around the root system so that the roots have nourishment and room and space to grow. And that's really what this is here. It's weeding out the old yucky stuff, getting rid of the tasks that you're doing that aren't serving you, that are overworking you and making you feel drained, so you can replace some of those things with habits that nourish yourself, that nourish your mind and body. You can get into the flow of the universe when you cultivate that balance. And then we're going to pick 2 goddess cards from the Goddess Oracle deck to see what you need to embody right now in order to move forward in this spring equinox energy, harnessing the power of spring, where we're planting new intentions and moving out of the old and into the new. And with this reading so far, I'm really feeling like the essence of that. For you, getting out with the old is a big thing here. Pick some things that you can get rid of today and find Okay, apologies. My camera died. I'm not exactly sure where I was. Okay, apologies. My camera died and cut out the last few minutes of the reading. So I'm just going to voice over a picture of the cards to get caught up to where the video continues on. So we were talking about letting go of things that no longer serve you right now, like physical things that you can do without that are taking up your time and burning you out. If this is finding someone to watch your kid for a couple hours during the week for you to get something done without being distracted, that could be one thing. Maybe finding someone to clean your house once a week so that you have an extra like 5 hours to work on writing your book, or even just relaxing, or delegating some tasks to other people, whether it be getting someone to send out your emails for you, or getting someone to help drive your kids to soccer every other Saturday or something. Only you'll know what things are taking up your time, but there is always a way, and there's people that are willing to help. And in regards to mastery, this is really, like I said, if you delegate, that's that much more time to focus on the things that bring you joy. For me, I don't like video editing. One day, my plan is to get someone else to do my filming for me, to get someone else to do my editing and uploading to YouTube and on my other platforms. And that would be ideal, and that would save me so much time to focus on what I love doing, which is card readings and teaching yoga. So just think about that. Cultivating what you want to be a master at, spending more time on that and less time on strenuous little details that can be taken care of by other people. And then we have, okay, apologies. My camera died. I'm not exactly sure where I was. I believe I was talking about this mantra. So, you cannot give from an empty cup. So, you have this beautiful gift to share with the world that you were brought here to share. And you just have to remember that, step into that power, and know that there's something unique and special about you, and that you are worth taking care of, that your needs and wants and desires matter as well. That's all I have for you, group number 2. I hope you liked this video. I hope it resonated with you. Please like this video if you liked it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already to be updated with new content. And I will see you in the next one. Namaste. Pile number 3, you chose unhooking the past. It's very powerful going into a new season, a new energy, is letting go of the past. So unhooking it from your trailer hitch and just letting that trailer stay where it is and not bringing that baggage into the future. So let's see what that has to do with this season as we draw from your tarot cards. Son of Cups in reverse. The Hermit upright. Father of Pentacles in reverse. So we have some major players in reverse here. And then Three of Swords upright. So the Three of Swords really represents betrayal, backstabbing, drama, enmeshment. See how they're all tied up, and it seems painful. It's causing pain and suffering. And that could be a part of this past that you need to let go. In holding on to that, in wrapping that stuff around yourself and not letting it go, it is suffocating your ability to flourish and grow. So this new season is about setting intentions to let go of that baggage, to let go of that pain and suffering, and to move forward. especially with this Hermit card, it's going within. You see this tortoise is retreating into his shell and he's creating his own light. So it's resting, retreating, and going within to see what it is that you desire, what it is that you truly want, and not looking to external sources, to people outside of yourself, to things outside of yourself to validate you. A lot of the time, when we cannot go within and find our own appreciation for ourselves, love for ourselves, respect for ourselves, and we only feel worthy of it if it comes from someone else, if it comes from enmeshment with other people, it often comes with a price. It comes with having to people please and sacrifice your values and your time towards others so that they will pat you on the back and make you feel worthy. And the truth is, you don't need them. You don't need anybody else outside of yourself to bring that light and worthiness and harness that. We have Son of Cups and Father of Pentacles in reverse. Son of Cups has to do with your emotional well-being. It's the type of person that fills their own cup, that takes responsibility for their own emotions, and that's in reverse. So you really need to look at filling your own cup. And I'm not trying to say this to judge you or make you feel bad about yourself at all. It's really more of a loving nudge to recognize the value that you hold and to appreciate yourself, to reward yourself, just like you would a beautiful child who has done something amazing. You might take them out for ice cream, give them a hug, give them a kiss on the cheek, and tell them how amazing they are. And there's no reason you can't do that for yourself. And same with this Father of Pentacles. He stands proud with his beautiful horns, and he harnesses the power of manifestation. He takes action towards his goals. He is wealthy, he is abundant, and he has a strong connection to his family. And this is in reverse as well, signifying that you might be too enmeshed with people in your family, too giving to others without giving to yourself, that it's throwing the balance of this Father of Pentacles a little bit off right now for you. So it's really honoring that imbalance and moving forward, cutting some ties, cutting some emotional strings. Maybe you're in a relationship with an energy vampire, and that could be a love relationship, but it could also be someone who is a close friend or family member that is draining you and bringing you into their drama, and it's making you feel like you don't have as much power as you actually do. And when you can let go of that and let them deal with their own shit and realize it's not your responsibility, you can really flip this Father of Pentacles and this Son of Cups upright and take responsibility for your own love and your own nurturing and your own power. So let them go. They're a trailer full of baggage, and you need to just unhook them on the side of the highway and drive away. We have Heart Chakra, ecstatic bliss. Our Heart Chakra is about love. It's about relation to others. It's about compassion. It's about openness, and it's about accepting and loving not only others, but ourselves. And if you have an extremely open heart chakra, it's not a bad thing, but if you don't pair that with solid boundaries, then that's when these toxic relationships come into play that bring you down, because people take advantage of how loving and how giving and how nurturing you are. And you need to have the strength and the love for yourself. Turn that love back on yourself to give yourself the boundaries with others and with your time and with your energy that allows you to fill your cup and move forward towards your goals. So, an intention for you, my darlings, is to spend more time loving yourself this spring equinox. And Sacral Chakra, core of creation. This is a huge deck, by the way, and there's only a couple chakra cards and you got 2 of them. So really working on balancing your chakras. And the sacral chakra is about desire. It is located in our pelvis, and it is highly connected to our sexual connection with others, with our desires for not only people, but for things. Our desires for happiness, joy, bliss. What kind of things light you up and make you feel happy? Go after those things. If something is making you feel happy in the moment, but then there's all this baggage attached to it, then just consider how that's affecting you. I have a heart chakra balancing flow on YouTube, as well as a sacral chakra activating flow, and a meditation for both of them as well. And I'll link those below in the description if you want to take those and use them as a way to help move this energy in a positive way. And let's see what else we have here. I've chosen 2 cards from the Goddess Power Oracle deck, and with the intention of what energy to harness going forward in this season to help you go through all the twists and turns that it brings with it. So we have this white buffalo calf woman, reverence. I must have pulled this card at least 10 times and I still can't remember what reverence means. So I'm just going to read from the book for that one, just so I give you an accurate description of that. And then we have Arianha, time. Give yourself time. Don't worry about being perfect right away or cutting all the cords right away and coming into your power right away. It is a journey. I've been on this journey for like 3 or 4 years now, and there's still always work to do. There's always boundaries that come into play and new people that come in and go, and new desires that come up for you, or things that you used to love that sort of fade away. So it's an ongoing process of getting in tune with your chakras, getting in tune with your desires and what your heart wants, and taking action from there. And it does have its own twists and turns, especially when you have programming or people in your life that make you feel like you don't have the power to make those decisions and you need to play safe and blah blah blah. You'll know what I mean, group number 3, because you're in it and you totally understand what it can be like to have those people influence you. So reverence, we have empowerment message. Now is the time to view your world through a lens of peace, harmony, and reconciliation. White buffalo calf woman, it's time to leave the right, wrong, good, bad, zero-sum game world behind and enter the space where you can find the sacred ground of sharing without guile and negotiating from a desire that benefits everyone. You will be so glad you did. Take a humble yet grounded approach to your life right now. Only good will come of it. The goddess white buffalo calf woman supports this way of being in the world. And you know what? I'm so glad that we read that, because I was listening to this podcast today with Russell Brand, and they were talking about how they did this research on all of these really compassionate people in the world, and they, I guess, like out of the top 1,000 people that met the definition of compassion that was worldwide, they asked them these different questions to see what it was they all had in common. And they thought it was going to be spirituality, but what it ended up being was boundaries, setting boundaries. So it wasn't about hating other people or blaming them for their problems. And it wasn't about letting people walk all over you just because you love and accept them. It was about loving them, accepting them for where they are, recognizing that where they are is a place on their journey and that they're doing the best they can with the information they have, with the circumstance that they've been placed in this lifetime. And even though you're recognizing that and you're honoring that and you're loving them, you're having the respect and the boundaries for yourself to say, I respect where you are, I love you, but I won't have that in my life right now. So, for instance, they used the example of someone in a relationship where they were getting physically abused by their boyfriend. And it wasn't that they didn't love him or respect him, they didn't have to talk crap about him or anything than that, but they still had the boundaries and the respect for themselves to get themselves and their children out of that situation. So you can see how there's a really big energy dynamic there that's different. And this card really reminded me of that. It's getting rid of the I'm right, you're wrong, I'm better, you're worse, you're bad, I'm good, and just doing what's right for you, regardless of how that makes anyone else feel, and without having to make them wrong. And that will take time. And this is a new time. This is a time to step forward and set new intentions for yourself. Only you, group number 3, will know what that is. But a big theme in this reading is unhooking the past. So stop spending time playing scenes in your head that are damaging to you about this person did this to me, they're bad, they hurt me, blah, blah, blah. It's about letting go of those stories, not letting them control you any longer. Whether they are true or not, you do not need to forgive the actions that were taken, but you need to forgive that it happened only for yourself, so you can step forward lighter, with a lighter spirit, without so much heaviness holding you down and feeling making you feel constricted. So this is a mantra card. I'm going to flip it over, and this mantra is what you need to say. I would say out loud or write down 3 times a day, either at the start of your day or at the end of the day. And it's going to really transform your mindset and help you move forward, opening your heart chakra and creating those boundaries so that you can go forward with the desires that you have and what makes you feel good. We have, there is nothing to regret when I learned from my past. Beautiful. There is nothing to regret when I learned from my past. Everything that has happened, you don't need to be ashamed of it. You don't need to feel guilty about making mistakes. We've all been there. We've all done things that we wish we could take back. Hindsight is 2020. The most important thing is that we learn and grow and become more rich and loving and compassionate individuals because of what we went through. And a lot of the time, these things that you feel shame and regret about are powerful stories that when we share them with other people help uplift them and change their lives as well. So that's maybe a different way to think of things going forward, group number 3. I wish you the best. I hope this reading resonated with you and that you can forgive me for my tough love. I hope that you feel blessed and find some release this new season going forward. Please like this video if you liked it. Please subscribe down below if you haven't already to be updated with new content. And remember, you can check out yoga flows for these chakras if you would like. Have a wonderful spring equinox. Namaste.